What is up, everybody? Tover's here today, and we have to talk about this guy who is extremely salty, and that's probably why he has salty in his name because his post comes off extremely salty and just jealous, to be honest. So this is what he said: people who's been receiving these Xboxes, because I've definitely been seeing this on Twitter a lot. These guys, these different guys and girls who have been receiving Xbox and they're extremely happy to receive one. Like anybody, if somebody sent you a free Xbox, a free $5 console, you'd be extremely happy. But this guy is extremely salty or extremely jealous that they receive free Xboxes. So let's read his salty post. He says, "How do you get good PR if your Xbox? You buy it. Send influencers free S. This has been their strategy for a while. That's why you can't take anything these people say about Xbox or Game Pass seriously. Play games, not flops. Stay salty." Now, this isn't any type of new practice where a company will send big influencers free products like celebrities, YouTube influencers, Instagram influencers, or whatever type of social media they have. This isn't a new practice, so I don't know why he's singling out Xbox for some reason. It doesn't make any sense. But then somebody responded to him and said, "Hey, which this is what I agree with this post full Harley because he says just say you wish Sony sent you a PlayStation because it just sounds like he wants somebody to send him something, and he seemed super jealous about it because Sony sent T-Pain a PS5. He was a big singer slash rapper at one point. Then he sent I don't know who the Steve Saylor guy is. I'm not sure who this guy is, but he got a check mark, so apparently he's somebody official. He got a PS5 for free. And this Una person got sent a PS5 as well. I think she's a singer as well. But yeah, Sony's doing the same thing. Like a lot of companies do this thing. A lot of companies do that. They send influencers products for free so they can talk about it on their social media. This isn't a new thing. It's like that's mainly why PlayStation got so much popularity because you would see like athletes and stuff talk about it, talk about like the PlayStation brand. Like people like NBA players talk about the PlayStation brand. They just play. They're not even playing exclusive. They're just playing like NBA 2K on NBA or the newest basketball game on it. So this isn't a new thing here. It's like I don't see why this dude is so mad about it. But his name has salty in the title, so you can. So I don't know if this is a stick from just being salty, but I don't get it. But apparently this is the thing. This dude, this Sony fanboy, is pissed off. So let's read some of the replies. And this guy says, "You're gonna cry." I have been playing Xbox my whole life, yet I didn't buy a new console, which has nearly been out for a year. I mean, to be honest, both these consoles weren't that hard. They weren't that easy to get, especially when Xbox Series X. They weren't the easiest consoles to get. I mean, to be honest. Keep that same energy. Okay, so some more influencers. I don't know who this guy is. I definitely know who Travis Scott is because he was. I know how long he got sent one. Yeah. So it's like this dude's a hypocrite. It's like PlayStation been sending these out for other people as well too. So I don't know what this guy's on about. All companies do this. This ain't new, and it's a commonplace. Hell, even Apple does it with their iPhones. Probably one of the only companies and products that doesn't need advertising like that, but they still do it. Yeah, especially like a big YouTuber. A lot of big YouTubers get Apple products for free. So yeah, I know this is definitely a thing. So I just don't understand why he's singing on Xbox for some reason. I don't know. Hate Xbox at all costs. It's like to sum it up, Sony good, Xbox bad. It was like that's all they resort back down to at the end of the day. This brings me back to when PS5 launched and there were content creators being and moaning about how Sony didn't send them one, but they were praising Microsoft for sending them the Xbox Series X slash S. Imagine being so entitled that you demand free S. That is kind of crazy. I mean, especially if you already got a big following, you already got a big channel on YouTube, you can probably buy it yourself. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. People were just they just want free stuff. Okay. Maybe you just have to ask nicely. Xbox got to get one of those Xbox Series X and Master Chief Helmets, please. Okay. It's called marketing for F6, Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation, Epic, Stadia, Luna. They all do it, but anything to push that console war narrative. Yes, keep gatekeeping women in the gaming space. Stay classy. Uh, it feels like Xbox misses the mark with so many of the social strategies. Sure, they may have followers, numbers can be impressive, but is that where the Xbox players hang out? They need to take a serious look at what the buyer persona looks like before spending a budget like that. Sorry, but you already got big problems in your mind. Just play games where you want and let us play exclusives until 2022. I said the same thing. Absolutely not. It used to be comical, but now it's just pathetic. Makes you want to hurl and it's cringe. That's hypocritical. Sony gave away consoles, same as Xbox. Salty is salty for not getting free things too. Not gonna touch that one. This isn't meant to hurt. This isn't meant to hurt or insult anyone, but I never heard of one of those enforcers until today. Wish they would send a non-influencer one, and that's how you get an honest review. I mean, why would they send someone who doesn't have a follower one? I mean, sure you can say that's how you get an honest review because you're unbiased, but I mean, the kind of whole point is that they got to get something in return. Like Xbox wants something in return, and that's the follower base that you have to influence people. Like it says, influencer and influence people. So I don't understand why they want to. I don't get why they want to send somebody one who doesn't have a big base, a big following one. They aren't a charity. If it was like a charity or something, sure, but I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that. Let's keep going. Let's see. Guessing you forgot this. This was prior to the console release. Yeah, you had one of the top rappers of the modern era get a PS5 or be in a PS5 commercial. Yeah, so yep. Just ask Austin Evans. Let's see. I was not given the Series S by Microsoft, but probably because I give it praise for its emulation capabilities more than an ability to play modern games. Okay. Um. Yeah, obviously hitting the wrong targets because I don't even know who they are, and I'm in the Xbox community, Xbox chat, and I'm Xbox and I'm an Xbox ambassador. And official Xbox Discord chats, if they want to give free S and give those to those who are fighting Sony fans, not influencers. So he said they should give it to fanboys that's fighting against other fanboys. No, I don't think they're gonna do that either. That's just ridiculous. Kind of feels a little desperate to me, given to people who don't even have any interest in their product. One lady is a makeup influencer. I get the free marketing aspect, but this is after a year of the console being out, countless games being played, tons of commercials. Well, I'm pretty sure if she's a makeup influencer, her audience is mainly women. And then women have kids, so they keep talking about the kids' Xboxes. So I can see why they give it to makeup influencers. Like it makes sense to me. I don't know. It makes sense to me. Sony has only been sending PlayStations to the peasants at GameStop for generations to make sure they are biased as it can be. I mean, this is literally following the Sony model. What the F? Okay. Literally every company, including Sony, does this. It's marketing 101. Okay. So many different companies send influencers out their products, and most do the same thing. Talk only really about products and favor them. You serious? Where have you been? You realize that every company does this thing. It's not an Xbox exclusive thing to do. It's called public relations. Most influencers don't care about consoles. They have monster PC rigs. Years ahead of any console, if they like Xbox, good. That's just like that one time Xbox sent that rapper or like a producer, DJ Khaled, an Xbox Series S, and he thought it was a speaker, and it kind of went viral because this guy thought an actual Xbox was a speaker. So it would send people who probably aren't fans of the consoles like that because they have a big following. It's like people follow them get to see Xbox trending from their favorite like a celebrity or something. They probably want to buy it, so it makes sense to me. It's like like other people have been saying, this isn't only an Xbox thing. All companies do this. They literally do this. Every other company does this thing. So it's not a big deal. But this guy, because of fanboy stuff, he has to make it a big deal. Let's see. What is this? Oh, it's always a funny meme right here. Let's see. Xbox isn't going to send you one. Just stop. Let's see. This is called influencer marketing. It's done by smart companies. It's not a conspiracy. Didn't Sony do the same with the PS5 though? Yeah. Oh yeah, they sent this guy a PS5. He's like, yeah, of course. They're like, yeah. What is this? Sony is giving Fanboys. I'm not about to watch this entire video. You sound hurt. Stop crying over things you don't care for. Yeah, for a guy who hates Xbox, he talks about Xbox a lot. It's just strange. Mad PS5 ain't sending you anything. That's the shame. Yeah, these comments are kind of wild at this point, but yeah. Apparently, it's just not in Brazil that people are bothered by the happenings of others. Stupidity is global. Okay? This is why I call everyone in the Sony community smooth brain. Every company gives away free stuff. Just shoot ninjas pretending Sony doesn't do it. Okay? Sound a little salty that you made a GoFund. Oh, I'm not bothered to retouch on that one. How dare a company market their products? You guys are pathetic. Microsoft don't understand the setting free Xbox to these born and fake people while many are struggling to pay and get one as a horrible PR move. Look at the envy. It's obvious that this guy is just jealous. At the end of the day, this guy is just mad about this, that he wasn't sent anything for free. And he's obviously salty, as his name says. It is just ridiculous at this point. Everybody knows that every company sends out people free stuff. It's nothing new. It's not some new thing that Microsoft created. It's what every big company does at this point to reach a bigger audience and sell more products. So I just don't get the whole reason this post was even made. To be honest, it just seems like a guy who's just really just mad and jealous at this point. So I will conclude it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts about this. Leave a like for the video. And as always, thanks for watching and peace.